Give it up for Habib.
Then turn on top of it. Hello, everybody. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm really disappointed that I didn't get the chance to be arrested by our cops.
Plenty of chances yet.
Plenty of chances, yes, indeed. This is a long struggle we have ahead of us. What I wanted to do today is just to give a brief perspective on history of humankind, human struggle. We are here at the moment, present, and we are struggling against injustices in the world. We are struggling against inequality. We are struggling against what they have given us in the name of freedom, which they call democracy. Scraps. We are against the things that are going on in this world. We understand that the world that we live in is not good for humans, is not good for quite many of humans. More than 1 billion human beings are hungry, according to United Nations. Millions of kids starve to death literally every year. They make terrible wars. They kill kids, they kill humans, they kill goats and sheep. They destroy bridges, they destroy hospitals, they destroy roads. This is the kind of world we live in. But we are not the only ones that are struggling. Throughout the history, humans have always struggled against oppression. They have always struggled against inequality. They have always struggled against injustices in the world. We had a period of slavery when humans were literally slaves, like they were chained. They could shoot them, they could kill them, they could exploit them in any way they wanted. They abused them, they insulted them, they assaulted them. That was the period of slavery. Then we had the period of feudalism, where a great number of human beings in the fields, they were basically chained to the field. They couldn't go from one village to another. Actually, if the Lord decided if somebody left the village to go work some other place, the Lords could go grab them, bring them, punish them, and have them work forever and ever for the Lord, for the feudal at the time. Humans, people like Spartacus, they struggled against these injustices, so they changed a bit. We changed to capitalist system, the system that we have been living in for last more than 400, 500 years. The capitalist system freed the humans from bondage of slavery. It freed them from bondage of being chained to the land. And it freed humans in other ways as well. It freed humans from means of production. The worker to live, they didn't have means of production anymore, so they were free in that sense. They were free to go sell their workforce to anybody they want, but nonetheless they were free of the means that they could produce their living, their livelihood as well. So this is the kind of capitalist system that we have. What capitalist system did, they created a huge number of working class people that had no means of surviving but to go sell their workforce to capitalists, to those who have the money, to those who had the means of production, and a little number of capitalists that exploited those workers because they had no choice to live but to sell their workforce to the capitalists. And now we came to today. We came to today, but before we come to today, the history of a struggle against capitalist system has started from very beginning of it. In the very beginning, when the technology was introduced, people didn't know how to push their struggle. They were actually fighting against machines, like they were called Luddites in United Kingdom. They were weavers. They were breaking the machines because they were thinking that the machines are their enemy. Then our struggle took better shape. We had a great struggle throughout history. We had history of socialism, where we had great theoreticians. They they basically figured out what's wrong with the capitalist system. In October of 1917 in Russia, millions of people, millions of workers, they formed their councils. They, I guess I'm running out of time. I have to wrap it up. That great revolution, which gave a clear perspective to humanity, how to be equal and how to be free, was defeated based on its own weaknesses and based on attacks by 14 of the capitalist countries that were ganged up against it. Again and again today we have reason in Egypt, in Tunisia, in Syria. 2.5 years ago we had great uprising in Iran, millions of people marching in the streets of Tehran and wanting to change the society, wanting to change the regime. What I'm trying to say is that we are part of that great history of humankind, struggling against injustices, against inequality. We are part of that movement. We have to get to know our history. We have to get to know what's wrong with our system. The essence of crookedness of our system is that it is based on exploitation of some humans by others. If we want to change the society, we have to change it from the roots, we have to make deep changes, and that is to end that exploitative relationship. That is to change the wage-labor relationship that is dominant in our society. Thank you very much.